Hi, Eddie Marcus here again. As usual, we are still talking about the shock that Trump has put America in. I look at it simply that Trump is not president of the United States. He's just a hoodlum that's ramrodding right over this nation and all that this nation says that it represents. And in essence, what it actually represents is that this is total resistance to its opposite, that which would bring peace and prosperity for all. It's totally against that. It's against peace and prosperity and freedom and joy and happiness for everybody. It's totally against that. Totally against that. And then you ask yourself, where is that support for peace? Where is that support? And I probably would ask you, do you support it? How do you feel about it? Do you want it? How much, how bad, how important is it to you? What are you willing to do for it? I'm saying this because, hey, if you are part of it, if you help to make it, then you get all of the rights, all of the benefits. So this is saying to you that this is needed of you to care. To care meaning basically eradicating the pain and the suffering that exists. Maybe having to make some changes, some real changes. You know, sometimes we say things like people taking a free ride. Well, some of the systems that we live under dictates an outcome such as that. Some of the systems that we follow, nations follow, create an environment for crime and violence. All of these things, some of the systems that we follow, create the thing for terrorism and war. Some of the systems that we follow creates all of these kinds of things when all of the people, wherever they are, if they in their lonely moments when they're by themselves or when they are talking with somebody that's really close to them, they all desire to live in peace. They all desire to have their needs and their wants met, every last one of them. The problem is they don't know how to do it. They don't know how to do it because they listen to men, and men always have this bias which says that they are number one. They are number one, and anybody else got to be less than that. They can't bring that equality up there. And so in order for that to exist, you have to go outside of the box. You can't look at what man does because man is insufficient to meet needs. So you look outside, visualize out there in this whole world, where is that out there that would bring us together, that would make it necessary for us to be excited about. And we think about that kind of stuff, and you would do it. You think about participating in the process of creating all the things that you, the people, have determined are absolutely necessary for your satisfaction and for your fulfillment. And you find something that you can engage yourself in that gives you your greatest joy that you would admire doing anytime, all the time. And as you do it, it's interconnected with that which everyone is doing. And the process is the production of all the goods and services that you, the people, have said must exist. And it is accessible to you at all times. You don't need money because the things that exist belong to you, the people. The resources are given free. You are the people that create them to meet the needs that the people have said is for, and you have engaged yourself in the joyous doing of what you have been doing. And in doing, you have created heaven on earth. I'm saying to you, to heck with what other people are talking about. How come you can't get on this train? How come you can't have this kind of thought? This includes you. This doesn't diminish you. This doesn't bring you down. This brings you to the point where you don't even hold your head up high. Nobody can point a finger at you. Why? Because you're doing the right thing. And what is the right? The right thing is that which does not cause you any pain, does not cause you any suffering, brings a satisfaction in what you're doing because you're doing it. And that is the same expression for each and every last one of us. Why? Because we got our eyes set on what? Freedom. We got our eyes set on living the life, not being in bondage to anyone. A gift representing what we can't see, not the white man, not the black man, not the American, not the other. It's representing what's just and what's fair. And everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. It meets their requirements. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call it halt for now. I just wanted to share something with you. And in fact, I think I'm going to pause it in the event I might want to come back. Before I close out, I'd like to say that what we are against is evil. You got other names: fascism, dictatorship, authoritarianism, all of that other stuff. I call it evil. I call it sinful. And I call it that because it causes pain and suffering. And the things that they talk about is not eliminating the pain and the suffering. And so I do know where the power lies, and that power lies with we the people. The only reason that the things exist, that do exist, is because we have bought into it. We have accepted it. We have normalized it. And there it is. And when we start talking about rising, moving on up, that sounds foreign because you've been conditioned to stay here. And the pain and suffering continues and continues, and you say you don't want it to happen, but every day you make it happen. You make it happen. It doesn't go away. And in order for it to change, you got to change. What is it that's going to take you to change? When it's too late? Is that what it's going to take? Well, in many places around the world, that's what it has done. It has taken until the things got the worst. And man, oh man. And in that moment, especially, you wish that you had taken another course. But it's too late. You're in the middle of it. You live or you die. And what are you doing? And why are you doing it? Why? Think about it. Why are you doing it? You don't really know. you just following suit. You just going according to what you've been programmed to go. There you are. Can't think. Got no love for no one. Just scared. Wow. Well, we all understand that. So, the truth of the matter is, you're going to have to overcome that fear. But the easiest thing to do is to care about people. If you care about people, you overcome the fear. If you care about people, you'll hurt when they hurt. If you care about people, you'll do more than talk. Just a minute. If you care about people, you would advocate the best ideas of life that your mind can muster. And you welcome anyone to make it better. And then it's like a seed. You plant it. Just in the event I haven't said it, The education system is designed to facilitate education in all of its forms to its highest understanding, exposing itself to the entire population, that whomever desires of it, to whatever degree, it is there for them. And it doesn't cost them anything. Everything is free. From preschool until you don't educate, you don't need education anymore, or you have no desire for any additional education. Well, except life. And that's the way our healthcare system is. Our healthcare system is that it is absolutely free from anything, and that investment is made in medicine to not treat situations, but to cure them, unlimited. And as far as facilitating the staffing in its various forms, all of that education is absolutely free. Doesn't cost you anything. Doesn't cost you anything. It's absolutely free. It is a gift from the people. Now, here we go. You say, well, usually the people who are giving, it's costing them something. They got bills, they got, well, see this, give me another minute. They got the bills, but what this system does is what you do allows you to have access to anything that you desire. It allows you to do that because you become part owners of it. I've just mentioned that 1,000 times. I want you to understand that a new system makes you part owners. So you don't have to do anything that you used to do when it comes down to debt, because you don't have any debt. Okay, I'm going to end it right now. I want to thank you so very much for giving me this your time. This is Eddie Marcus saying goodbye for now.